Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is. We start off with a P3 ball to find minimum distance. Max back one right. Look for the dark green line. So we find minimum distance and that dark green line, the edge of the right edge of it. There it is. There it is. All right. Okay, we change over balls to P1. All right. So my setting there for 7.7 is 6.7 rings. And then we're going for a funnel shot. So we adjust here. 6.7. Yeah.
Perfect shot.
You can do the exact same setup with a P4 ball and then go down to a P2 ball and just underpower it a little bit. Should work as well. I'm gonna put this in the replay because also I guess it happens to everyone. 6 top spin, the clear line touching the rough there, and then if you hit it perfect you get up to the 380 odd yard mark. Alright, and there was just so much going through my mind here. I was already on the second shot before I even hit the drive. And that happened.
Shot.
Okay, now if this happens, not saying it, I'll hit the tree again, but if we land down here, don't worry, we have a solution. The solution is 5% uphill, 2 back, right in the mouth of the hole at 95%, so it would be about 6.6 rings. Get it right up there. There we go. There we go. I did 6.5, but 6.7 would have been a much better one. I actually did 6.4. So yeah, but 6.7 is a good adjustment. Luckily I caught a piece of the hole. There we go. Alright. Okay, you want your driver going 6 top spins, so your second bounce is over that light, that pole shadow. So 6 top, 1 left, clear line touching the rough. It should always get you in the middle of the fairway. And then you adjust 7.3 rings for 9.3 wind, 7.3 rings for a 9.3 wind, yeah, that's right. I use 10% elevation. Yeah, but 6 rings is the number on 16 yards with a P3 ball, and you'll always get close to 370. This one came in a bit hot. That's the furthest I've been up with 6 rings. Check my pull angle for next time. Okay, here is a 10% elevation again. You want to hit it just past that beginning edge of the bunker. So we achieved that. 10 rings, 6.5, 10 wind, 10 miles an hour, 6.5 rings. I gave it a little bit of a curl.
Perfect shot.
Don't want to hit that glitch and run and hit the right hand side rough. Okay, and from here we use a 50% thorn. Yeah. So I try and find the middle of the hole there. There we go. And that's 4.4 rings. Let's pull this. Sorry, that's 3.9 rings because I used 3.8 rings because it's 5% uphill. Sorry. Yeah, so that was 3.8 rings.
Shot.
I must remember that. I would have forgotten. Good thing I watched my playthrough. Okay, yeah. I got a little bit unlucky. I caught the rough. But this shot has been hitting the green. And everyone's been missing it left, so I try to be fancy and not curl it as much, and I think it actually cost me. Like, you see I pull it a bit back, shouldn't have done that, I should have just carried on. Yeah. I should have just hit a max call shot. It came in a bit left. Yeah. Unlucky. Unlucky. There we go. I put the grid lines on. I wanted to see if I did what my mistake was here. I wanted to pull 7.4 rings, and I think I over adjusted, or I pulled down the slope here. That looks fairly straight. I should have pulled 7.4. I pulled that's what I did. I pulled 7.9. There you go, 7.6, and I hugged it a bit. You know, I would have probably done that again. It felt fine to me, but I didn't catch the slope. Okay, so I know what I did wrong there. I don't know if you guys like the grid lines on or not. Max back 1.5 left. 1.1 left. Look at the orange line by the fringe there, and the one bounce, the second bounce must be a bit higher up. A little bit. It must be in the light. It's touching the light green line square. It must be so much. It's like a fraction. Just a bit higher. So 7.2 should be 7.5. There we go. Spot on. 7.5. But I see I touched the right hand side of the circle here with my pullback. I was hugging it a bit to the right. Otherwise this would have been a good one to nail. But I'm happy. I'm making good notes. Okay, 6 is interesting. You push out to max with, it says 5 left, 4 top. With all the clubs. From a pock 5, 6 and 7, 8. So I pushed out to see where the ball guide would go. And I pulled back 10 rings to find out what the wind will be with my ball. And the wind 9.9 is 8.1, so I pushed 1.9 rings back. So I should be in the middle of the fairway with no overpower. No curl, no overpower, so I like doing that. I don't like curling and overpowering. That was a safe first bounce, safe second bounce. I can work on the top spin a bit, but yeah, that's a good position to be in. Alright, I used no elevation on this hole. I don't know what it is. I just tried my best. I think I started at 8 yards, 4.1 or 4.5 right spin, ball 2, I think 1 top spin. I found something there that looked very nice and comfortable. There we go. Right, that ball guide just passed the hole at 8 yards. And 8.6 I think I adjusted. Let's have a look. If I adjusted 8.7, yeah, that's about right. But that was a bad pull angle. I don't think that was the best pull angle ever.
Perfect shot.
Looking at it now. But yeah, I'll try and tweak it. Maybe I'll just give it a little bit of a hug tomorrow. Yeah, I've got Mike's shot. He played against me, and he used 4 left, 4 right, 1 top at 6 yards with a rock 9. And just looking at this, he aimed straight at the hole at 6 yards on maximum with a P1 ball and adjusted 8 rings. And if it was 8.1, I think he might have hit this in. I'm not sure. No, he needed a bit more. I think he needed like 1.1 top spin. because that was a good line. That was a good
Nice
shot. I could maybe do something there. And what I do here is I give it like a slice, but not a full slice. Call it a quarter slice. So it's max topspin, 3 left, and I aim at the lamppost, at one of the lights on the lamppost. Actually, I don't aim this far. Let's come back a little bit. I get a bit closer to the lamppost on 11 wind. I know the wind at the lamppost. If I aim at the lamppost, it's 8 miles per hour. With 11, I aim a little bit right of the lamppost, and yeah, this is the shot out the left. So we don't give it a full curl. I get a nice angle coming in here, and I get the ball over 400 yards every time. So it's at 408, and that's middle. I'll have to work on this shot though. I should have hit it at 80%. 80%, 11.4. I should have 6.5. Something like that. Okay, well I'll try aim at the hole. That wasn't such a good setup looking at it now. But what do you expect with a Cat 5? You can't see anything. 6.5. And yeah, a person just wants to make birdie on this hole.
Perfect
So we
shot.
take our time, we hit it perfect. And I'm sure I can get a bit closer than that. But yeah, safe birdie. Now if you have a P5 wind resistance 3, you've got the ultimate ball for this hole. Max topspin, 1 left. Aim down there. Down the middle. And we go 10 rings. Max overpower.
Perfect
And
shot.
help to hit it perfect. Okay, and then we have a 3 wood in Cat 5. Very reachable. 427, okay. Let's make a note. Okay, and here we've got the last shot. Albatross will take me to 15 under. Come on, baby. So I try to set up there knowing that I've got a little bit of space to go forward still, but I don't have enough side spin. So I try to get to the top. 21 yards. Okay, that's actually too much. But yeah, so we have to adjust 7.5 rings, no elevation, and I go into a little bit of overpower. That's actually a very little bit of overpower, and that's too much OP. That's where I made my mistake on this
Perfect
hole.
shot.
Okay, that was a bit loud, but yeah, that's what I did. I wish you all good luck
Nice
and
on.
have fun.